Hi everyone. Welcome again to Conversational English, Book 1. Today we begin Unit 2. They will be lessons 4, 5, and 6. The story continues about the Hudsons moving into their new apartment. Today is kind of special with lesson 4 because we add the third main character to Book 1. That is Ed and Betty's daughter, Rebecca, whom they usually call Becky. In English, for names, many longer names are shortened. Matthew becomes Matt, William becomes Bill, and Rebecca becomes Becky.
那么各位同学们，大家好，欢迎进入我们今天的第2单元的 Lesson 4。那么在接下来的这个单元里呢，我们会认识到这个除了 Hudson 夫妇之外，新加入的第3位角色，就是他们的宝贝女儿，那么 Rebecca。那刚刚 Bruce 老师也讲了说，其实有一些英文名字它都有一个固定的昵称啊，比如说呢，像 William 呢，就会变成叫做是什么
Bill
哎呦，好，他很厉害，他很专心哈。好，或者比如说像刚刚讲 Matthew 就会变成
Matt。
那这一次我们的女儿叫做 Rebecca，所以呢，她的昵称呢就会叫做是 Becky 了啊。那接下来我们就来看看今天他们又会发生什么样的一个这个故事。Good morning, lazy bones. Are you ready for a day's work straightening up our new apartment?
Not until I've had breakfast with hot coffee. What time did you get up?
About half an hour ago, I freshened up in the bathroom and got dressed.
After breakfast, I'll give you a hand with the dishes, and then I'll freshen up myself.
Thanks. By the way, should I call Becky now? She stayed at her friend Janet's last night. We agreed she should come home and work on her own bedroom today.
Sure, but we should first decide what to do about lunch and dinner. I vote for eating out. There's going to be too much confusion making and eating big meals at home today, maybe tomorrow.
That's a good idea. Why don't we have Becky come at noon and bring lunch? Then we can eat a takeout lunch and then go out to dinner.
That's a good idea. I second it.
I'll give her a call now.
Hello?
Hi, honey. It's Mom. Dad and I are just out of bed and getting ready to work on the kitchen. Why don't you come over and bring us all a takeout lunch? Then you can work on your own bedroom this afternoon, and then we'll all go out to dinner together.
Sounds like a plan. What time do you want me over?
About noon. Do you have enough money to pick up lunch?
Yeah, sure. What kind of food do you want me to pick up? Sandwiches? Cooked foods? Salads?
Anything. You know what we like. See you later. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
So, is she coming over now?
About noon, and she'll bring us takeout food. So I'm ready to cook breakfast, and then we can work on the kitchen. How about toast and jam, bacon and eggs, and freshly brewed coffee?
Sounds great. I'm starved. Okay, now that you've seen the first dialogue, of course, we're going to take a break now and then come back and help you with the words and phrases.
我们稍后回来。
Are you ready? Let's take a look now at part 3, words and phrases.
现在我们就来看看今天的字汇与片语。
Casual clothes. Casual clothes.
休闲服。
The party at Mike's house isn't formal, so you can wear casual clothes to it.
在麦克家开的不是正式派对，所以你可以穿休闲服去。
Many of our students in Taiwan are afraid of the word clothes because they're worried about the end of the word, T-H-E-S, and so they get nervous because it's not easy to say clothes. You don't have to worry about that. Pronounce it the same as close the door. You don't need the th sound because clothes and close the door are never confused in context. Clothes is a noun, close the door is a verb. So you can't confuse them. Even native speakers will say casual clothes without saying clothes. Don't worry about it. Just use the sound close.
OK， 所以这边呢 ，Bruce 老师是补充说，大家可能在遇到这种就是衣服后面这种 THES 的结尾的时候呢，会觉得这个 z 的这样的发音很难哦，所以呢，就常常会很害怕发。那其实更多的台湾同学，他们 pronounce 是变成 s， 就是的 s 的音了。呀、所以呢，这两个其实当然都是不正确的，但是呢，布鲁斯老师说在发的时候不用压力太大。那他发的呢就很接近我们动词的关门的那个CLOSE， 然后我们请布鲁斯老师再帮我们发一次啊。
Close, close, close the door.
好，这样子就可以了 ，OK？
Let's continue now with number 2. Pajamas. Pajamas.
睡衣。
David put on his new pajamas and went to bed early on that cold winter night.
在那个寒冷的冬夜，大卫很早就换上他的新睡衣，上床睡觉了。
Lazy bones. Lazy bones.
懒骨头。
Ellen is a real lazy bones. She always postpones everything she's supposed to do now.
艾伦真是个懒骨头，他总是拖延他该做的事情。
By the way. By the way.
顺便问一下，
So that's why I think I did poorly on the test.
I see. By the way, did you hear that Bill made the baseball team? 所以这就是为什么我觉得我考得很糟。我知道了。哎，顺便问一下，你有听说比尔被选进棒球队了吗？
So this phrase, by the way, is used to change the subject in a polite way.
这个呢，补充的地方就是 Bruce 老师提醒大家 ，by the way 这个顺便问一下，它的重点其实是要很有礼貌的转移话题。可能你对原本的话题已经不想再继续了，或者觉得不恰当再继续谈下去，你就可以用哦 by the way， 然后把这个话题带走。
Okay, let's continue. Confusion. Confusion.
混乱。
With 3 young children to watch, the babysitter had to deal with a lot of noise and confusion.
身为同时看护3个小孩的保姆，她必须处理很多吵闹及混乱的状况。
Second. Second.
复议。
I seconded the general manager's proposal because I think his ideas will help our company a lot.
我复议总经理的提案，因为我觉得他的想法将会帮公司很大的忙。
Dial. Dial.
拨号。
I can't believe I just dialed the wrong number twice.
我不敢相信，我刚刚竟然拨错2次电话号码。
Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
听起来不错。
After work, let's have dinner and then see a movie.
Sounds like a plan. I was wondering what to do tonight. 我们下班后去吃晚饭跟看个电影吧。听起来不错哎，我还在想今天晚上要干嘛呢。
Pick up. Pick up.
买。
Helen stopped by the supermarket to pick up a few groceries to prepare for dinner.
海伦在超市停留了一下，买了一些晚餐要煮的菜。
Sandwich. Sandwich.
三明治。
One of the most convenient forms of food is the sandwich. 2 slices of bread with almost anything placed between them.
三明治是最方便的食物之一了，几乎所有可以吃的东西都可以夹在2片面包的中间。
Cooked food. Cooked food.
热食。
In winter, cooked food helps warm us up. But in summer, cooked food can make us feel hot.
冬天的时候吃热食让我们身体暖和，但夏天的时候吃热食会让我们觉得很热。
Here I'd like to mention something about culture. I think some students would think, cooked food? Isn't all food cooked? Well, we just had the example of sandwich, or from Japan, sashimi, sushi, and many other things are eaten raw, R-A-W, R-A-W. Raw food, like salads in the West or sandwiches, and sushi, sashimi in Japanese cuisine. A lot of people around the world do not cook food, some kinds of food, whereas here in Taiwan, we cook almost everything all the time. So in English, we do have the term cooked food to separate that from raw or uncooked food.
That's a good point. 这边呢，Bruce 老师补充给大家的就是我们这个 cooked food 这个字呢，其实也有人翻成熟食哦，可能会更恰当。那么相对于熟食的相反就是生食，所以刚刚呢，这个 Bruce 老师还讲到说，其实在西方里面为什么会特别有熟食这个字，就是因为他们很多的食物像沙拉啦、三明治啦，其实是不需要再经过烹煮的。那么像日本的例子呢，有很多的生鱼片等等，它更是直接是要生的来食用的。所以 Bruce 老师刚刚也教了大家一个单字哦，大家可以把它抄下来哦，就是这个 RAW。就是 raw 这个字，就是生食的生啊，这2个相对的一起背起来就很有用。
Okay, let's take a look at one of these uncooked foods. Salad. Salad.
沙拉。
Salads come in hundreds of types, but they have fresh vegetables as their common ingredient.
沙拉的形式有100余种，但新鲜的蔬菜是它们共同的食材。
Hang up. Hang up.
挂断。
After calling in sick, Martin hung up the phone and went back to bed.
在请完病假后，马丁把电话挂了，回到床上休息。
Toast. Toast.
吐司。
Kevin put 2 slices of bread into the toaster to make toast for his breakfast.
凯文把2片面包放进烤吐司机当早餐。
Okay, here we need to talk about the word toast for a moment. Some people in Taiwan think when you go to the store to buy sliced bread, they call the sliced bread toast, but it's not toast yet. You have to toast it. You put it in the toaster or the toaster oven. 烤一下, you're going to heat it up until it becomes nice and brown. And then you have toast. But before then, it's just sliced bread.
OK， 所以这边呢 ，Bruce 老师再次的补充了一个这个很微妙的一个小的不同哦，就是呢，我们平常去这个面包店，如果呢看到这个一整条的这个面包已经切好在那儿卖，但是呢，如果还没有放进吐司机烤过，其实它并不叫吐司，它只叫做切片的面包，也就是刚刚讲的 sliced bread 啊。那么真的变成了 toast， 一定是因为它经过了那个 toaster， 就是烤吐司机之后出来才是吐司。
Okay, let's continue. Jam, jam.
果酱。
You need finely crushed fruit and a lot of sugar to make jam.
你需要压碎好的水果和大量的糖来做果酱。
Bacon, bacon.
培根。
Thin strips of fatty pork fried in a pan make bacon, a popular Western breakfast food.
培根在西式早餐中很常见，是用细长的猪肉薄片放在平底锅上煎制而成。
Brewed, brewed.
煮的。
Brewed coffee smells and tastes much better than instant coffee.
用煮的咖啡闻起来跟喝起来都比即溶咖啡来得好。
And another point here, the verb brew can also be used for tea.
所以呢，Bruce 老师这边补充的是，这个字也可以用茶，就是煮的茶，所以茶跟咖啡都可以。
Brewed tea, brewed coffee.
Good.
All right, next and last, starved, starved.
饥饿。
Dan worked all morning without breakfast, so he was starved when it was time for lunch.
丹工作了整个早上没吃早餐，所以午餐时间一到，他就饿坏了。
Okay, one further point here. You can say I'm starved or I'm starving. 这里 eding 都一样, no problem. Of course, this is exaggeration. You're not really starving, but maybe you feel that way.
所以这边呢，Bruce 老师补充的就是我们不管用 starved I am starved ed， 或者是 I am starving 加 ing， 两个都是说我饿坏了，我快饿死了。当然不是真的要死了，
I
但是
hope not.
Yeah, you're right, maybe. OK， 但是呢，它就是一种 exaggeration， 刚刚讲的就是叫夸饰法它其实是夸大了，那但是呢是一种表达的方式。OK。
You often hear this, even though it's not true. Okay, it's about time. That was a long list, so let's take our break.
我们休息一下，马上回来。
Okay, hope you enjoyed the break. And now it's time for part 4, an extra serving. As you remember, not only do we have your textbook and this TV programming, we also have both a workbook as well as a radio program. Part 4 just reminds you, you should be doing both, but it lets you know one or the other, the radio program or the workbook, what they're going to be offering you this week. And this week, we take a look at the radio program, which will give you more vocabulary about breakfast foods in Western cuisine.
那么这个 Bruce 老师呢，进到这个第4单元，当然也再次提醒大家，其实同学们除了看我们电视的这个教学，以及呢您的教材之外，其实我们还会有 workbook， 还有广播的部分来补充给你更多的资讯。那么像在这一课里面的广播呢，就会教大家呢来认识更多有关西式早餐的一个单字。
Now we're ready to take a look at part 5, the quiz.
好，那就来进入我们第5单元的 quiz 咯。
Today's quiz is called Ordering. We're going to give you 5 actions or events from the dialogue, and you have to try to put them in the order that they happened, from number 1 to number 5.
好，所以我们今天呢要来做的这个 quiz 叫做排序啊。那么会有5个这个句子呢，然后 Bru 老师要考大家有没有这个认真的把这个对话课文记好，所以你才能够排出正确的顺序哦。
First, let's take a look at the 5 actions or events in the dialogue. They are: Becky hangs up her cell phone. Another, Edward walks into the kitchen. Another, Betty dresses in casual clothes. Another, Betty calls Becky. And finally, Edward suggests eating out.
好，那么我们现在呢要来看的这5个动作或事情呢，就是我们待会要来排顺序的了啊。那么第一个句子呢，就是 Becky 呢，她挂了她的手机。第2个动作呢，就是 Edward 他走进了厨房。好，第3个句子呢，就是 Betty 呢，她穿着休闲服。第4个句子呢，是 Betty 她拨了电话给 Becky， 以及呢，最后一个动作就是 Edward 他建议可以外出用餐。
And now we're ready for the answers. The first thing that happened was Betty dresses in casual clothes. She was already in the kitchen at the beginning of the dialogue.
所以我们的第一个顺序呢，发生的就是一开始的影片里面 ，Betty 她就已经在这个厨房里，而且换好了休闲服。
The next thing that happened was Edward walks into the kitchen in his pajamas.
好，那么接着的动作呢，同学们就应该记得，那么 Edward 他就穿着睡衣呢走进了厨房，所以第2个句子就是第2件事。
Only then do Edward and Betty start talking, and number 3 is Edward suggests eating out.
然后呢，这个 Betty 跟 Edward 2个就开始对话了。那么就在这个时候 ，Edward 他建议可以外出用餐，所以第5个句子是第3。
During the conversation, after he suggests eating out, he suggests that Betty call Becky.
所以呢，接下来，那么在这个建议外出用餐的时候，这个妈妈也就是 Betty 呢，她就拨了电话给女儿 Becky， 所以第4个句子正好也就是第4个事情。
Finally, of course, there's only one left. Becky hangs up after the telephone call.
那么最后一个动作当然就是母女对话完之后呢 ，Becky 就把她的手机挂了，所以第1个句子是最后发生的一件事。
Phew, I finally got them all right.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, let's take a look now at our dialogue the second time.
我们再来看一次我们今天对话的影片喽。Good morning, lazy bones. Are you ready for a day's work straightening up our new apartment?
Not until I've had breakfast with hot coffee. What time did you get up?
About half an hour ago, I freshened up in the bathroom and got dressed.
After breakfast, I'll give you a hand with the dishes, and then I'll freshen up myself.
Thanks. By the way, should I call Becky now? She stayed at her friend Janet's last night. We agreed she should come home and work on her own bedroom today.
Sure, but we should first decide what to do about lunch and dinner. I vote for eating out. There's going to be too much confusion making and eating big meals at home today, maybe tomorrow.
That's a good idea. Why don't we have Becky come at noon and bring lunch? Then we can eat a takeout lunch and then go out to dinner.
That's a good idea. I second it.
I'll give her a call now.
Hello?
Hi, honey.
It's Mom. Dad and I are just out of bed and getting ready to work on the kitchen. Why don't you come over and bring us all a takeout lunch? Then you can work on your own bedroom this afternoon, and then we'll all go out to dinner together.
Sounds like a plan. What time do you want me over?
About noon. Do you have enough money to pick up lunch?
Yeah, sure. What kind of food do you want me to pick up? Sandwiches? Cooked foods? Salads?
Anything. You know what we like. See you later. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
So, is she coming over now?
About noon, and she'll bring us takeout food. So I'm ready to cook breakfast, and then we can work on the kitchen. How about toast and jam, bacon and eggs, and freshly brewed coffee?
Sounds great. I'm starved. At the conclusion of the program, I would like to clear up one thing that I just remembered, and that is the use of 3 words. They are jelly, jam, and preserves. Now, we already have the word jam in our vocabulary list, the words and phrases, and some students aren't quite sure. In fact, some native speakers aren't quite sure. What are the differences among those 3 words? Because they refer to a similar kind of food. It's actually pretty easy. I've made them myself in the past. Jelly is made with sugar and fruit juice, and you can see the color of the fruit, but you can't see the fruit itself. Jam is crushed fruit with a lot of sugar, so you can see little pieces of the fruit inside the jam. Preserves is cut or sliced fruit with a lot of sugar, and you can easily see what kind of fruit the preserves are in. All of these are very popular as, you can say, a breakfast food, especially to put on toast.
好，显然也是烹饪高手的 Bruce 老师呢，在这里帮我们补充了，就是我们在本课当中有学到了果酱 jam 这个字，可是呢，它很容易呢让大家呢跟这个另外2个英文单字会搞混，是什么呢？其实就是这个果冻 jelly。以及呢蜜饯 preserves。那么呢，刚刚 Bruce 老师也讲了，这3个因为他亲自都做过，所以差别呢就在于说，我们讲到第一个呢，这个果酱的话呢，是把水果要压碎，然后呢再加很多的糖，就可以做成果酱，那涂在这个吐司上面。那果冻的话呢，因为它是用糖再加了很多的果汁，所以呢你并不会看到任何水果的部分。那最后的蜜饯呢，是把这个水果呢可能用切的方式，不管是片或丁，然后呢一样加入很多的糖做成的就是蜜饯了。
Excellent. Very good explanation.
I'm only good at talking. 我只会讲不会做。
And join us next week for Lori's talking and my own with lesson 5. Until next week.
See you.
Bye-bye.